about the first and third periods for your team that you were so dominant?
Managed the puck a lot better. Pucks got deep. I thought we got inside inside that top of the circle, the goal line area, and dominated the battles. In the second period, we thought it was going to be easy, I think, and we thought it was going to be pretty, and we thought we could make pretty plays, and we mishandled and made a lot of bad plays. And third period, right from the start, the Tomer's chance in the first minute was, again, take it wide, drives the net, and start getting pucks to the net. I know we got some crazy goals, but we got rewarded for putting pucks on net.
Despite the issues that you just brought up, you guys still had 50 shot attempts at the end of the second period. What convinced you to change the lines, and what did you think about the way that those groups really came together?
Well, Cooley got a little banged up there, and I stitched him up. He wasn't breathing real well, so just decided to shake it up a little bit.
Alex Tuck told us that he thinks maybe 3 months ago that would have been a 5-1 loss. What have you seen from the team in terms of their perseverance to now get these wins?
Yeah, early in the year I talked about we didn't deal with adversity very well. We took what I call bad penalty early in the game. Gave them a 5-3. We gave them some life, and we've been a good first period team. Early in the year, we didn't handle it very well. We'd probably ramp it up a little bit too soon, and all of a sudden it's probably 3 or 4 for them, and we're chasing the game. And I thought we stayed with it. I think it shows some of the growth of the club.
Coach Dylan, because it's been a -16 for the season, but talk about his performance tonight. How would you evaluate his performance?
I thought he played. I think he's been playing good hockey for a period. Hasn't got rewarded. He's put himself in good places to score. Nashville finally won in. I thought the play he made to JJ in the first goal. Play on all the goals. He had a piece of a reason why we ended up scoring. And I think you can yell shoot on the first goal, but the guy was going down sideways, and a great play to sell shot and move it over to JJ, and JJ hit his mark.
What does it take for this team to be physical game in and game out?
I think we've been doing that. I think that it's something that we've been trying to take a lot of pride in, cutting people off, getting in the way, making sure that it's not like we need devastating hits, but we need to slow people down. And I think we've been doing a good job of that.
Henry's been through a lot this year. What's it like just to see him rewarded with a goal like that?
Yeah, I think it's, a late addition to the Finnish team, I thought was just something that he got rewarded for just staying with it, in and out of the lineup a little bit here. His comeback, his back-to-back games he scored. I think his defending has gotten better. And, you defend better, you're obviously as a defenseman, you're going to play better. But he's kept a great attitude, and he's persevering right now.
Going to Finland for a week and a half. Do you think he got some pointers from Rantanen or Laine?
He might have looked like he did anyways. It was one hell of a shot. That's all I know.
Coach, a lot of people want to know about Owen Power. Talk about him and his progression as the season continues to brew on.
Yeah, you know what? Owen has put a lot of work in. We're trying to ramp up the physicality down low, ramp up how fast he plays. I don't know if there's a harder working guy in practice. He's really put the work in from day one to help the smaller areas, from quicker puck play to ending plays down low, just by using his body and being a guy that can eliminate somebody physically. So we've asked him to put the work in, and he's been putting it in.
Alex was a game-time decision, and he ends up having a performance like that. Does that just go to show the type of player and type of leader that he is for your group?
Yeah, I think that he's an important piece for us. Obviously, from penalty killing to power play and 5-on-5 play, and I don't know if I really questioned whether he was going to play. I always thought he would probably play. Yeah, even talking to him after the game the other night. But you never know with what he had, how he's going to react. But both guys, I mean, you look at Zucks too at the same time. Both guys had said, we're playing.
Was he okay in the third?
Yeah, you know, I think he's hampered a little bit. You know, he blocked the shot and was just hampered a little bit physically, but, you know, muscled his way through the game.
Coach, you had as many shots in the third period as they had the entire game. After they got the lead, they kind of sat back a little bit. Was that your game plan going to the third, knowing that you had really kept them to a low shot total for the game?
Well, like I said, we played a real strong first period. We hit a few posts. We didn't get rewarded for some of the plays. The second period, we got away from getting pucks to the net. There was a long period in the second period where we weren't going to take a bad angle shot, and we weren't going to move it to the net. And I think sometimes those shots create chaos. They don't go in, but they'll create some chaos for you. And we got away from that, and I thought the third period, we talked in between periods. Got to put the work in. We got to get the puck to the net. We got to get people going there.
Coach, this team's collected a couple wins. Just want to know what's the one thing that's going to keep that going as far as the win column.
Well, you know, I think we've got to become a better road team. You know, obviously we're heading on the road. We've really played some really good hockey here at home, and now it's time to go out on the road and win some hockey games.
About Rob's safety, that you put him up in the top row of the building?
I told you what was going to happen this morning.